Hello everyone, I'm AstroTheLast. I'm a Stardew Valley speedrunner, and today I'm here to show off the Mines 50 Glitchless category of Stardew Valley, where we try to get to floor 50 in the mines as quick as we possibly can. We're just going to use the forest farm just because we can get some extra forage on the way, which will be good for food for the run. And we're going to run with remixed mine rewards because that gives us the opportunity to have a small chance to get ourselves some extra nice weapons, which will be very useful for the run. So if we're ready, I can start. All right, time is right when I click OK, and it'll be in 3, 2, 1, go. And what we're going to start off by doing is sleeping until day 5 because the mines won't actually open until day 5. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right here. And actually, I'm going to do a safe strat here where we're going to plant some parsnip seeds for some extra food, which will be very nice. Normally in mines speedrunning, what we do is we just go straight in the mines without any food and just hope that we get good RNG and that we're fine for the run. Since it's the marathon, we definitely want to play it a bit safer. So we're going to plant ourselves 5 parsnips, or 15 parsnips, sorry, right here. And if we get some good RNG, we'll get a bunch of rain to be able to make these parsnips grow a lot faster. Then they'll need 4 days of being rained to be able to be fully grown. So whenever it doesn't rain, we're going to have to go out there and water them. So today we're going to have to water them. Stay hydrated, that's for sure. These parsnips definitely need some with the heat here. Yeah, so I believe the world record for this category is around 10 minutes. And as you can see by the estimate of 35 minutes, I'm definitely not expecting to get it anywhere near that. And that's because Mines 50 Glitchless is an extremely RNG-heavy category. And we're going to need a lot of luck to be able to take us deep into the mines here today. I'm hoping to get a time around at least sub 20 minutes, but even that's being a bit generous here. So we're just going to continue watering these parsnips here. This should be the last day we need to water them. And then tomorrow they'll be grown and we'll start off on our journey to the mines. And I'm actually just going to move the bed closer here, move this out of the way, and move the TV closer, because we're going to want to check our daily luck, because we don't want to go out to the mines on a luck day that is bad luck. And we have good humor, so we're going to the mines today. And we're just going to grab all these parsnips. We're also going to grab this leek because we're going to want that for the mines for extra food. And now we're going to go into the mines. And we're going to pick up any more forage we find here. Hopefully we'll find something good for ourselves. Actually, it's Sunday today, so we actually have a pretty low chance. For those who don't know, forage outside of the farm resets every Sunday. So it's actually pretty lucky that we even got a leak right there because all the forage reset that Sunday. That's all right, though. We have a bunch of parsnips with us, so that'll be more than enough food for the run, even if something goes horribly, horribly wrong. I'm going to clear out something in the inventory because Marlin in here is going to give ourselves a sword, which will be very useful from the mines. And now we're going to start hitting rocks for a while. Everyone's favorite part of the game. And we're just going to go down the mines as quickly as we can. And I'm going to be harvesting some copper because after this first mines day, we want to at least hit level 1 mining. And that is because we unlock the recipe for the cherry bomb. And the cherry bomb is going to be extremely useful for specifically mines 40 through 50. Mine levels 40 through 50. Because those levels, those rocks take 3 hits to break. And that is way too long for speedrunners. So if we can just blow up the rocks ourselves without hitting them at all, that's way faster. So we're going to get some copper while we're here. And we're using a few strategies in order to maximize our chances of getting a ladder on every rock we can break. So for those who don't know, every monster you kill in the mines, as long as you break it over a spot that can spawn a ladder, which is just any of this rock here, can't spawn over sand, there's a 15% chance that a ladder will spawn there, which is really good. Normally, for each rock you hit, with good luck, it's about like a 3% chance for each rock you break to give you a ladder. And there's also another thing. If you kill every monster on a floor, then every rock you hit will gain an increased 4% chance to drop a floor. I'm going to pick up this coal, sorry, there. So that's really useful. So if it's, you know, efficient enough, we're going to want to kill all the things. And we're already past 10 floors just like that. So you can see how fast the speedrun's going. And another floor at that. Floor 12, 52, and I believe either 92 are special floors in that they have a ladder already pre-spawned at the end of the floor. So all we have to do is just walk to the end, and as you can see, we have the ladder right there, which is really nice for us. We could break some rocks there and potentially, you know, get a ladder even faster, but we need some coal for the run, so that minecart at the end is actually very useful. So we go to the end, even if it might be faster just to break rocks at the beginning. And you see like that, we got that 15% chance to get a ladder from that slime, which is really good. I'm going to wait for that bug to fly all the way back up there, because if I break it over that sand, it's not going to give me anything. But if I break it right here, it has a small chance of giving me something. Sadly, it didn't right there. Another thing I'm going to be doing is if I hit a rock, I'm going to avoid breaking the rock in an L formation from that rock, specifically down 2 and right 1, or up 2 and left 1. And that is because ladders actually spawn in an L rotation, or like the spots where ladders can spawn are in an L rotation. So if you hit one rock in that L rotation and it's not there, unless, you know, unless the next rock is right where the pattern starts, it's not going to be a ladder. So we can just, you know, there's a chance it might be a ladder still, but just for speedrun sake and RNG wise, it's a less chance, so we just avoid those rocks whenever we can, because it's faster to just avoid them. A lot of energy there, so we're just going to eat a bunch of parsnips here just to get all our energy back. And if we have anything Reader would like to say right now, would be a great time while I'm just chowing down.
We have no new donations, but we have a couple new incentives that have just opened up. We have from the game Lunstis, we have category upgrade to true ending, and Salmon Max hit the road. We also have play dress up as an incentive.
Sound like some fun incentives, definitely. And if you're not familiar with Stardew speedrunning, I probably should explain this first, because it's pretty wacky to see for people who haven't seen it before, but I'm actually able to swing my pickaxe and sword a lot faster using a technique called animation canceling. So what animation canceling is, one second. So we just got a infested floor right here, which is very bad because we have to kill every single slime on this floor in order to get the ladder. So we're just going to be spending a bunch of time hitting slimes and just hoping that... Oh gosh, I'm getting beat to death here, so we're going to do some chowing down. And there's a bunch of slimes on the floor, so I got to be a bit careful because I really don't want to die, because that would be very bad. If we die, it's not the end of the world, but it would be very painful. We're going to eat some more food here. All those big slimes dropping all those babies really lower your health super fast. I can't see my health right now, sadly, because my friend is playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive, but that's all right. We're getting a bit dicey here on health. If it gets really bad, I can leave and come back, which would be really painful. But if we have to do it, we have to do it. Okay, I think we're probably going to be fine here. We're getting a bit close with the health. But, yeah, this is one of the worst floors to get a monster floor on because there's just so much space for enemies to spawn. I really wish they would stop playing. I think my friends are doing some trolling at the moment, you know, making sure I can't see how much health I have. It's fine, though. Because we're going to be just all right here. All right, so that monster floor probably wasted us about 2 to 3 minutes. So in any normal run, this would be, you know, an immediate reset. But in a marathon event, we just got to keep chugging on. There's nothing we can really do about it. All right, thankfully we're going to get all these people in the corner, so it should be pretty easy to kill all of them. Nice and easy. And after way too long, we're past that RNG monster floor. So you can see just immediately how much RNG has an effect on that. Like, if you get one of those floors, you just have to reset. That's it. I remember the community Blade actually figured out a way to tell if there's going to be a monster floor in your seed based on if you till a piece of ground, whether or not you get a piece of clay or not. And so for any normal speedrun, you know, you'd be able to use that to tell, oh, you know, I don't even have to bother. We just got a club, which is the best weapon you can get early on. So that's very amazing. With the club, monster floors become, you know, not a worry anymore because we can kill everything so fast. Even all these flying bugs, I know I hate them. I know everyone else hates them. We can kill them extremely fast with our club. So we're just going to finish with this monster floor here. 2 monster floors already is pretty unlucky. But thankfully, we haven't died yet, so hasn't gone too bad. And there's also another, I know I keep saying another thing, but there's so much knowledge to running mines. Like, I mean, you can just boot up Stardew and, you know, start hitting rocks and you can get a good time. But if you want to go deep into the knowledge of the game, there's a lot you can go into. So geode patterns and ladder spawns are actually related in this game. So if a ladder has already spawned on a floor, I like to call them freebies, where, you know, you open up the floor and, wow, the ladder's already there, don't have to break any rocks. There's a specific geode formation where if I break one rock followed by another rock, and I get geodes both in a row, that means that there is a freebie on that floor. And it works the other way, where if I do a different combination and I get geodes that way, then it means that there isn't a freebie on that floor. And it's just, if the 2 geodes were next to each other, rock next to rock, then there's no freebie. But if there's a rock in an L formation, just similar to the ladders, then there's a freebie on that floor, and then you don't even have to bother break any rocks. You're just going to find that freebie, which is really helpful if the ladder's off screen. These bugs are being a bit of a pain here. I'm getting pretty low on energy, so I'm going to check my mining level. So we are at the required mining level 1. So if we are able to get a floor quickly here, if we aren't, if we're able to get a floor quickly here, it'd be really nice. I'm going to break a few rocks while exhausted just to see if I get one. Oh, nice. All right, so now we're just going to knock ourselves out here because we're pretty much out of energy. And so we need to sleep, regain our energy, and come back. And now we've leveled up, and we have access to crafting the cherry bomb, which is going to be what we're going to use to get past floors 40 to 50 of the mines. Neutral luck today, so we don't want to go outside. Only want to go outside on good luck days, because good luck days can add an extra 2% up to your chances to get a rock, to get a ladder from each rock. So it's really important. So we're just going to walk back up to the mines here. Going to grab any more forage we see, because even though we've gotten through halfway of the mines, we've gone through most of our food, which isn't too good. It should be fine. We may have to go to the mines an extra time. If we do, it's, you know, no big deal. Most optimal mines runs, you know, only like to visit the mines 2 times, but it's a marathon, so anything with RNG in it can mess anything up. We are doing pretty well so far, not horrible RNG. That monster floor is a bit yucky, though. So we're just going to continue on. Use this club to our advantage to destroy all monsters on any of these floors to give ourselves, hopefully, a ladder sometime. Nice. And even though, geez, I'm surprised none of those gave me a floor. And even though we've already reached our level 1 mining, and so we don't really need to get much more copper. It's still good to get more copper, just because we still need to craft the cherry bombs, and cherry bombs require both copper and coal. So any extra bit of copper we can just, you know, randomly get along the way can help out with that goal of ours. I'm gonna head down here because these little bugs right here are really easy to kill, and so they're really nice for getting mine floors for ourselves, ladders. One thing though is that if you kill a bunch of enemies in the same tile, ladders can't spawn on tiles where enemies are on, so you definitely want to kill enemies when they're on separate tiles if you can, because or else you just won't get the chance for the ladder at all. Pretty painful not getting any ladders from any of those monsters, but it's okay because we got one right there. And we're gonna keep speeding through here. On this floor, there's actually a chance, if you didn't get the club earlier on, there's a chance for, I believe, the forest sword to be in one of the crates in the bottom of this floor. So if we didn't get the club, then we'd go ahead and grab the forest sword. On floor 24, there's also a chance to grab the club, but it's pretty slow, so we generally don't do it. There's some boots right there for everyone. I'm going to break this just to see if I get lucky and get some cave carrots. Sadly, we did not, so we just won't get any of those. And we'll just go hungry for the rest of the run. So we're just going to keep breaking rocks here. And the more rocks you break, the higher of a chance of a ladder spawning. So I just want to keep breaking and breaking and breaking. And on this floor, we start to see the enemy. I don't even know what their name is. They're just like little stone golems. They're pretty slow to kill, so I only really kill them if like I need to. I'm low on energy and I really need the floor. Or just if they're in the way. There we go, there's a floor. There's a freebie to the right there, very nice. One of the worst feelings in the world while speedrunning Stardew Valley is clearing out a whole mine floor of rocks and then realizing you missed a freebie earlier on. It is just horrible. And as you can see right there, I just immediately went down that ladder just because on these floors, since it's so dark, I just hold down left click and hope that I, hover over a ladder because it's very difficult to see. So I have no clue if I'm actually breaking a rock and getting a ladder or not. Some pretty good RNG there. Getting 2 quick ladders. Running a bit low on energy here. We'll try and go as far as we can, but if we have to go for a 3rd day out in the mines, that's just what we have to do. If anyone using their eagle eyes can ever spot a ladder in the darkness that I can't see because of my poor eyesight from staring at screens my whole life, feel free to just yell at me and tell me that I'm missing something. Another minecart right here, which is going to be very useful, going to give us a lot of coal. Gonna eat some more leeks here. Get our energy back up. It's looking like we might just barely be able to finish this off in 2 mine days, depending on our energy. We have to get a bit lucky with the last few floors, but I think we can definitely pull it off, hopefully. I want to kill this guy on those rocks. All right. I'm trying to squint here to see if I can see a ladder in this pile of rocks. Oh, there wasn't. There it was. And there we go. So now we're on to the cherry bomb floors. So what we gotta do is we gotta find the biggest pocket of rocks that we can on the floor and blow it up with a cherry bomb and hope that we get a floor like we did right there. I'm gonna go ahead and craft myself more cherry bombs. So we have about 1 cherry bomb per floor, which is all right, but we're also gonna try to kill some monsters here so we can get floors in other ways because generally 13 cherry bombs is just not enough. Ooh, I put a bad placement right there. Didn't get like any rocks. I might go ahead and break some rocks with my stone with my pickaxe because all these rocks are super far apart, which is definitely not fun. We're gonna try to at least get to floor 45 here. And then we'll see what happens after that. A bit unlucky here. I'll place cherry bomb right there. There's a floor. Let's find a nice patch of rocks. This looks fine enough to me. Try up there. There we go. Really nice big patch of rocks. If I could place the cherry bomb there. Nice. No floor. All right, we have 7 bombs to go through these last few floors. I'm gonna try and kill these Duggies right here, or dust sprites, I believe they're called. That'll give us a floor right there. Those rocks doesn't give us anything. We'll kill this slime for the heck of it. Doesn't give us a floor, and it's a freebie. That's good for me. I'll put a rock right there. Shame. All right, nice big stack of rocks right there. There we go. Ooh, these rocks are a bit scattered about. Hopefully I can get a floor. Never mind. That's all right. Nice. All right, one more floor, and we have 3 cherry bombs left. So I'm gonna start throwing these everywhere and hope we get a floor. Oh, I threw both of those together. Oh, gosh, that's horrible. All right, so we're out of cherry bombs, and we're right on floor 49. There's 1 copper right there, which is going to give me enough to make 1 more cherry bomb. I'm going to try and kill this guy, because if I kill all the monsters on the floor, it'll give me the highest chance of getting a floor. And we're just going to shove this. Oh, there's a bat. I'm going to kill this bat before. We're just going to wait for it to make its way over to us. Slowly. I'll break these, see if there's anything inside there. Nothing. And I just want to make sure that I really would hate to have to go back all through the floors. So I really want to make sure that we use this cherry bomb to its fullest potential here by making sure all the monsters are dead to give us that full bonus. All right, and let's just hope that we get a ladder here. There we go. And time, sorry. 2107. Not the sub 20 I was hoping for, but I'd say that's still pretty good for a marathon time, definitely. All right then. So I guess with that, since we hit our donation goal, we can hop straight into what it looks like if we're allowed to do some extra stuff. So we're just going to close out of that right there. All right. And then we're going to open up Stardew Valley 1.4 for this one. And hopefully it'll load. There we go. So what we're going to do with this one is we are going to be doing a glitched run, which is going to be under 5 minutes. And ideally, hopefully, a little under 4. So does everything look good on stream? Yeah, okay. Let me take out my phone here to quickly make sure I'm getting this right. So one of the glitches in this game is item injection, whereby putting in special codes into the game, we can be able to give ourselves items, which can be extremely useful for a mines run. So what these codes are going to do is this 261 is going to give us a warp totem to the mountain. The 689 is going to give us a warp totem to the desert. The 70 is going to give us a jade, and these are just 2 random items to fill up our inventory. Because for another glitch we're going to be doing during the run, we want our inventory to be as full as possible. And we want to make sure we don't skip the intro, because how we get these items in our inventory is these are the item IDs, and if a NPC ever says those item IDs, then we get the item. So if everyone is ready. Good? All right. So then time will begin in 3, 2, 1, go. And we're going to skip through those 2 cutscenes right there. We're going to say hi to Robin right here, and Robin is going to say some wacky letters and is going to give ourselves that desert warp totem and the jade. And then in here, Robin is going to say our farm name, and it's going to give us the stuff from our farm name. And we're going to skip to the cutscene, and now we need to sleep to the 7th. And it's very important that we sleep to the 7th, because on the 7th, the Desert Trader has a special trade where we can trade 1 jade for 1 staircase. And for those who know what staircases are, we can put down a staircase anywhere in the mines, and it'll take us to the next mines floor. So that it's very important for us to get as many of those as possible. And since he's only going to give us one staircase, we're going to need something else to help us be able to get more. And we're going to do something called item duplication. So I'm just going to teleport to the desert right here for the desert trader. I'm going to chop down 3 trees for 50 wood because in order to do the duplication glitch, you need a chest. And cutting down 3 trees is the exact amount of wood for 3 chests. All right. Go ahead and make ourselves that chest. And actually, I do need to throw away one thing, just so I can buy that staircase. We'll put this chest down, put the staircase in there. We're going to fill up our inventory with sap. Type the staircase. And magically, we have 64 staircases in our inventory. So how that works is if you have a full inventory and an item in the chest, and you press the organize button while having the item that was in that chest in your, over your cursor, then what'll happen is it will drop 2 to the power of however many times you click the mouse. Oops, wrong way. Of that item on the floor. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start heading down. And I guess if there's anything Reed wants to say, then go ahead and do that. Since we're just going to be hopping down the ladders for a while.
There are no donations, but this is fun to see. Thanks for showing us off.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here at the event. It's been really cool, just the mix of the Midwest Speed Fest and video game music convention. Just, walking through the halls and getting to hear all the amazing performances around. It's really cool. We've got just 30 more floors to go. So as you can see, it's not as exciting in the last half. We're just sort of cheating our way down to the bottom. But I mean, it can't go understated, the amount of work it takes to, find those glitches and the amount of, diving through code it has taken to be able to find these kinds of things. People like Blade, Permatus, and Underscore, diving through the code, figuring out these kind of things to help us go fast in the game. And one more floor, it'll be time, and it's time now. All right, and that was Stardew Valley Mines 50 Glitched. I hope you all enjoyed. I had a lot of fun running here. I'm really glad I didn't get too hurt by RNG for that first run. It went pretty well, I'd say. But yeah, thank you so much for having me. I hope to be here in the future. It's really cool. And thank you so much.